What's up, guys? It's Matthew back, and we are back with episode 10 of the Best Zombies map. Today we have Ascension versus Zetsbou No Shima. Now, just a couple things to say before we get started. I only have Zetsbou gameplay for you guys. Also, this gameplay is going to be pretty laggy. And if you see that little thing in the bottom left, network quality problems, yeah, all those right now I'm having problems with my computer, so but I didn't want to wait any longer. I haven't got a video out since Saturday. I'm recording this on Monday, but it'll probably be Tuesday by the time you guys see this. But yeah, I haven't got a video yet. Today's Monday. It'll be up tomorrow. And so that means it's been a while since I've uploaded, so I didn't want to wait any longer, so I'm sorry for those computer issues. But let's just start with the video. So our first category, as usual, is gameplay. Now, Ascension was a pretty fun map to play. It wasn't overly competitive. It was sort of just a map you got on, just sort of had a fun time with. It was pretty fun. It wasn't the best map by any means, but it was fun to just play by yourself, play as a team. You could, it was a pretty simple map, and it's a fan favorite, so that's pretty good. Zetsbou, on the other hand, was very, very tedious. It took a long time, very complicated. I still don't really know how to play that map very well, so if it looks like I don't know what I'm doing in this video, I'm sorry, but I just never played this map. But yeah, so I decided to go with 4 to Ascension, 3 to Zetsbou. Next is training spots. Now, Ascension does a pretty good job with this. You can go up by Pack-a-Punch, you can go sort of near the starting area, you can go by the rocket there. There's a lot of good areas you can go over that spot by PhD. There's a lot of different areas you can go to on that map, and I think it's good. Everyone can sort of go off in their own areas and train pretty well. Zetsbou, on the other hand, doesn't really have any good training spots. It sort of has the Undercroft area, but that's sort of the only really good place I can think of. It's not that good. So I went with 4 to Ascension, 1 to Zetsbou. Next is difficulty level. Now, both maps are at opposite ends of the spectrum. Ascension is a very, very easy map. It doesn't take a lot. You have some pretty overpowered things like the Thunder Gun. It's just a pretty easy open map. Zetsbou, on the other hand, is a very difficult map. There's a lot to do. It's very close quarters. You have a lot of annoying bosses. It's definitely a harder map, but I think an easier map does better. So I went with 3 to Ascension, 2 to Zetsbou. Next is innovations. Now, Ascension brought 2 new perks. It brought PhD and Stamina, and I think that deserves a whole lot. Other than that, it had sort of the lunar thingies, and it had the monkeys, and just some other pretty cool features, but the 2 perk thing, that was huge. Zetsbou, in my opinion, didn't really bring too much. It sort of brought the whole planting system, but overall, a lot of stuff it brought was very, very tedious, and it just wasn't really fun to play, so not a lot of really cool features. So it had the spiders, the thrashers, but who really likes them? So I went with 6 to Ascension, 4 to Zetsbou. Next is perks, and Ascension brought 2 perks, as previously mentioned, PhD and Stamina. Zetsbou didn't bring any, so 2-0 Ascension. Next is Wonder Weapons, and this is the opposite. Ascension's Wonder Weapon, the Thunder Gun, was brought in on Kino, so it doesn't count. Zetsbou had the KT4, so it's something, so 3-0 Zetsbou. Next is bosses, and they both brought really annoying bosses. Ascension brought the monkeys that go around and they take your perks, which is really annoying. But you also have the spiders on Zetsbou that just come up and mess up your whole train, which are also really annoying. They're both new, but they're very hated bosses, so I just went with 1-1. Next is colors. Now, my god, Ascension is disgusting. I mean, before you turn on the power, you are in black and white. Like, who wants to play a zombies map in black and white? I mean, this is the 21st century. I mean, Do we really need to do that? I mean, it doesn't look cool. It's not a cool effect. It's just annoying. Zetsbou, on the other hand, wasn't the best looking map, but they were sort of going for a creepy vibe, and I think that they did pretty well on that sort of the dark green, brown, sort of misty skies, and I think it looked pretty good, but way better than Ascension. So 1 Ascension for Zetsbou. Next is storyline, and I both feel that they did contribute a whole lot. Ascension was sort of before the whole Easter egg era, and it didn't really bring a whole lot to the story, but neither did Zetsbou. And the Easter egg for Zetsbou was so tedious. Nobody wanted to do that. It was just so boring. Everybody hated it. It was just very tedious. I went with 4-4. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. Our final score is 25 Ascension, 22 Zetsbou. And one thing I want to say before we go, I have a very special next episode. Episode 11, I believe, is going to be Origins versus Darius. But I also have a very special guest coming on the episode next time. That episode should be up later this week, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not quite sure. It's Monday as I record this. This video is going up tomorrow, Tuesday. So I'm not quite sure what day it'll go up, because as you guys know, I've been very busy lately. But anyways, thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and post videos for videos in the future. And I will see you in the next video. Again, sorry for the computer problems, but hopefully they'll get resolved soon. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.